everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is really exciting because I am doing a Christmas gift guide, and this is in collaboration with two other YouTube channels here. So I thought it would be fun to come together with both Diane from Diane and Samson and Carly, who has a YouTube channel called Carly Morton. And we have decided to come together and do a collaboration where we're each doing a video on some Christmas gift kind of ideas for the homesteader or gardener. I will have their channels listed in the description box, but if you like my kind of content, then you're guaranteed to like these other two channels. Carly has some amazing travel vlogs of South Coast New South Wales and some really great kind of home organization videos, slow living, clean with me style videos. So definitely make sure to check out her channel. And Diane from Diane and Samson is a classic homesteader. She is raising animals with her partner, growing so much of her own food, and trying to live a sustainable lifestyle. So we all have kind of overarching similar interests, but we're all a little bit different. So I feel like we'll come up with some different gift ideas for Christmas. But I did want to kind of preface this video saying that Christmas is definitely not about giving, and gifts aren't everything, which is why we've kind of come together. And in the list that we have, there's a lot of gifts that you don't need to spend a lot of money. You can make them at home and it's really affordable. So we definitely recognize that, yeah, gifts aren't everything. Some people don't even celebrate Christmas, but I know a lot of people are interested in gift ideas for the homesteader or gardener. So hopefully this will be of use to you. But yeah, just wanted to include that Christmas, you don't have to give gifts. Often just being around your friends and family is enough. And I'm personally someone who, I'm not massive on gifts. I mean, of course I like them, who doesn't like a nice little present, but I much prefer to just spend time with loved ones, eat good food, and just, yeah, have a good time. So I have my list here and I will be reading through 10 gift ideas. We've decided to do this at the start of December so that you'll have enough time to either make some of these ideas or purchase them. I have a wide list of things on here, from homemade to buying, so hopefully there'll be something for everyone. I kind of have more of a garden background than homesteading, so mine will probably be swayed a little bit more to the garden side of things, but the other two channels will hopefully have some different ideas. And yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to find something interesting within the 3 videos. Right, so the first gift idea I have on here is not really a surprise. It's something that a lot of us have already, but I've kind of put a little bit of a twist on it, and that is gifting seeds. Now, I know we all do have a lot of seeds. Like, I know you've probably got a lot. I definitely have a lot, but I can't get enough of them. I love trying new seeds and new plants and just experimenting in the garden, so I've included it on my list here. But what I might suggest is gifting seeds that you personally love, or your top 5 plants that you've grown from seed, or something that brings you back to your childhood, and getting creative on how you kind of gift your seeds. So you can decorate seed packets, which Diane and I did the other day for our advent calendar, or you can purchase some little seed packets that have, you know, the name and info about them to kind of put a little bit more of a personalized touch on them and give some personalized tips on how to grow them for your friends or your loved ones. Or you could put together something like a yearly seed kind of calendar where there's one seed for each month of the year that you absolutely love and you know it grows well around that time, for the people who might live around your area, just to give a little bit more information rather than just the seed packet, which does have information on it, but sometimes it's nice to get that little local information on your seed packet to really know how to grow the vegetable or fruit. Number 2, and again, this is something that is low budget. You don't really even need to buy anything for it, but that is a bundle of recipes that you personally love. Bonus points if you actually make the meal or make the biscuits or cookies and give that alongside the recipe just to get a little bit of a taster, but it's something that is a really invaluable present. And I know when I moved out of home, my mum sent me an email with a list of recipes that I had had as a child growing up, and that really helped me just have a little bit of an idea, a list of recipes that I know I love and I know that I can make. So this is a great little present, whether you handwrite all of the recipes, type them up in a little document, or kind of create your own little ebook. It's also a great little addition to your Christmas cards for the year. I know a lot of you do annual Christmas cards, and adding a few recipes that you've either loved that year or that kind of take you back to your childhood is always a really great present idea, and is something that I know I would personally love to know what everyone's favorite recipes are, because if they're on the favorites list, then they're probably good. So I'll take that as a gift. Number 3 is flavored salt using herbs from your garden. This is a really, really lovely gift, and is a gift that will last a long time, and is really, really simple to make. You can use dried herbs from your garden. I am going to be putting together a few little rosemary salt jars, as well as some sage and maybe like an Italian herbs salt. You can get really creative with this one, and it's a great gift just to share with your neighbors or your community, just by giving back a little bit of something that you've grown in your garden. Or it's a great gift to kind of like make with kids and then give to the teacher at the end of the year. I know a lot of parents are always wondering, how can I say thanks to the teachers? It's a lovely little gift that you can put together, is really low budget, is definitely delicious, and can be done pretty last minute if you're short for time. Number 4 of the kind of homemade and handmade ones, I have to include this one because I personally use it every day, and that is calendula balm, or some kind of beauty balm or beauty salve. These are ridiculously easy to make, and once you start making them, I guarantee you will not be able to stop. They feel so nice. I use my calendula balm as lip balm pretty much every single day. It's definitely helping right now because I have very dry lips. The weather is ever changing on the south coast of New South Wales. So putting together some calendula balm is a really beautiful gift. You can make them look a little fancy by putting some dried flowers on the top. Put them in a beautiful jar or just a tin, or you can reuse different glass jars that you have around the house. And it's a great way to use up any calendula that you have from your garden, or you can just use dried calendula to infuse some oil to then make the calendula balm. And I have a full video on how to make this that I will include in the description box. There is still time to make it if you want to do a quick infuse of some oil to then make the calendula balm. So yeah, it's definitely a fun project to do and a beautiful gift to give to people. Number 5 is something that I don't have here with me because I think I've given them all away, but that is handmade paper. It's something that I love to make, and really does take me back to my childhood when mum would make some handmade paper around us as kids. I don't think it's really that popular to do anymore, but I absolutely love it. And Scott's dad the other year built me kind of I don't even know what they're called, like a sieve that you use to make the paper with. And I use old egg cartons or any kind of coloured cardboard or paper that you can just blend up and make into your own paper. Something that I really want to experiment with is hand making paper and then putting seeds in it and then gifting that as a card. That's then basically a compostable card that flowers or herbs can grow from. Making paper is super fun, and it's very therapeutic, it's very calming, and is something that I'm definitely going to be doing when I get the time to do it. Maybe one of these Vlogmas days I'll sit down and make some paper and show you how to do it. All right, now I'm gonna get into some more gifts that you can purchase that are still kind of low budget, with some higher budget options if you do want to splurge, that I know a lot of gardeners and homesteaders are going to like. The first one is gardening gloves. I cannot tell you how many garden gloves I go through. I mean, I'm gardening almost every day using gloves. I use them for work where we're doing heavy duty, like lantana control. It's a fact that gardeners just go through garden gloves, so an extra pair is always a good gift if you're just not sure what to get. Just go get some garden gloves, and I promise you a gardener or a homesteader is going to love them. You can pick them up from so many different places. I really do love to support local garden stores and local nurseries, so that would be my first choice to go and buy them, but you can always get them from Bunnings or pretty much wherever. Yeah, it's a great little stocking filler or extra gift to give over the Christmas time. The next one is a microgreens kit. If you are just starting out gardening, or you know someone that is, a microgreens kit is the perfect gift. It's something that you can purchase like a gift set that's already put together, or you can just make your own by purchasing microgreen seeds, some soil to grow them in, and just repurposing different plastic trays that you have around the place. A great idea is just going to an op shop and seeing what they have, seeing if they have any pretty trays or little pans or anything that looks nice that you can put microgreens in, and then just giving it as a homemade or put together gift is a really great idea. My favorite microgreens are anything in the brassica family, so like radishes, broccoli, and I love pea sprouts as well. Absolutely delicious, and they're a really great gift or things to do with kids as well. Okay, the next one I have on here is some shoes. I have been in love with the boots that I have, and these are probably the higher ticket item on this list here. They're quite pricey, but if you are interested in splurging or you just want a pair of boots that are just gonna last forever, my Merry People boots that I have that I was gifted earlier this year are absolutely beautiful, and they've lasted so long. They were so warm in winter and not too hot in summer, and they're just a really great sturdy boot. It's not really something I would buy for myself because I don't usually splurge, but yeah, it's a great gift idea for the season just to buy some good quality boots, because as gardeners we definitely go through them. Another alternative to boots is some garden clogs. I think Annabelle trends the gummy clogs. They are super comfortable, and I have my eye on a certain pair and a certain color that may arrive for Christmas, we'll see. Yeah, they're also a great option if you're in a warmer climate but you still want to cover your whole foot just to be safe in the garden. The second last one is native plant, animal or bird ID books. This is one of my favorite things to receive, and I love when people do a little bit of research to the area and get one that's kind of specific to the area that I'm living in. I'm constantly out in nature just being like, I wonder what bird that is. I hear this bird, I really gotta know. I'll try and find it on my phone, but nothing compares to a good book. I'll put a few of my favorites on the screen that I have right now, but I would love to get one for the south coast of New South Wales area. And yeah, I'm definitely always keeping a good eye out for some local ID books, and is a perfect present for the homesteader or gardener. And the last one that I have on here is a bird bath. You can never have too much like garden ornaments and bird baths in the garden, in my opinion. Again, it's not something that I feel like a lot of us go out and buy for ourselves as gardeners. We're usually focused on the plants or buying mulch or soil or something like that. So purchasing a bird bath is a really great gift idea and is something that's going to last forever. You can get creative and just make it yourself. You can put stones in them for it to be a little bit more of like a insect bath or a frog habitat area. You can get really creative. You can hang them in trees like I have, or dot them around the garden, and it's a great way to increase habitat for different animals in your garden and just increase biodiversity and also the aesthetics of the garden. I do love seeing little birds around and just the animals enjoying themselves out in my garden. So that is 10 gift ideas that I have put together for you. Make sure to check out Diane and Carly's video as well. I'll have the links listed in the description box below. I'm super excited to see what they come up with. Let me know what your plans are for gift giving this Christmas. And I also wanted to keep in mind those who aren't able to give gifts this year. I've tried to include some things that you don't really need to spend any money for. But yeah, just know that gift giving is not for everyone, and there's so many other ways to show your love and appreciation. Particularly giving to a lot of charities at this time of the year is definitely important, or even just helping out at your local community garden centre. There's loads of ways that you can gift your appreciation and thanks to people, so just keep that in mind as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a lovely festive season, and until my next one, happy gardening everyone. Bye.